Hey, friends, Michael Kingswood here. It is story time. And in particular, it is Kickstarter update time. Let's put the proper link down there. Kickstarter campaign, as you guys know, has been going on for, almost 2 weeks now. And we're doing pretty well with it. And it's been time to do an update. I meant to do a number of these live streamed updates over the last week, but last week was kind of nuts with a lot of busyness with business and dad stuff, and my mom flew into town and doing stuff with grandma and a few other things. So though I've been cranking out every other thing I've been doing, I did not do these streams. And frankly, for a good chunk of last week, there wasn't really much news to tell you guys about anyway. So I figured no harm, no foul. But really, real life had to intrude. So despite that, despite me being less verbose about this campaign, at least on the streaming in the streaming side of life than in the previous campaign. Things are kicking along pretty decently still. And let's go ahead and show you where we are. We're just going to go straight to the kick track page. This stay here because it's just as fun. I just updated this. We are now more than twice to our initial goal, and creeping up on the first stretch goal, which, as you recall, was set for $500. In fact, let me pull up the campaign page as well, so you can see that. 1 second. But while it's coming up, you can see that it's pretty standard Kickstarter routine. A whole bunch of backers at the beginning, and a trickle over in this second week here. And I expect there will be a bunch more at the end. Right now, KickTrack thinks we might get up to $600. That would be nice, but I'm thinking it's going to be more likely to be, I don't know. We'll see. The last campaign we got to just over 600, so could be that's will be there too. But anyway, this is what the campaign page looks like. You can see here we set the goal at 200. We're 411 now. It says 7 days to go. It will, and that's true, but also not completely true because of the way the Kickstarter does their timing measurements. The campaign will end next week, Tuesday at noon. So that would be Tuesday the 20th. So you got until then. You can see a bunch of folks have pledged at all level of support, and that's been going on pretty nicely. I do want to point out and emphasize that the stretch goal number 1 is in striking distance. That comes at 500, where you get an extra story of mine, the science fiction story called Becoming Human. It's a long short story / short novelette about an astronaut who crashes on an alien world and makes some astounding discoveries there and has to survive and figure out how to thrive as best he can while he's waiting wet rescue. And of course, that will go along with the 10 other awesome stories that are going to be in volume 2 of 52 stories in 2023, and the 10 that were already in existence from volume 1. Backers who want to get both, and why wouldn't you want to get both, will get both. Backers who don't will only get one of them. But they're all available after the campaign is done, obviously, on the various retail sites. Most importantly, michaelkingswood.com/store. Best place to get my stuff because it's straight to me, no middleman, more profit. Life is good. So the campaign's going pretty well. I expect we'll have a nice little push here at the end. Got a little bit more than a week to go, and it's a good thing. I think I'm going to keep this one short and let you go. I have some stuff to do, some writing, and I'm going to record story Saturday for this week a little early, just for a change of pace. So I'm going to get that done right now too. So I hope you guys have a great night. I will talk to you later. Until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do.